Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Elden Ring. Today we are going to be continuing our exploration, of course, in Liurnia East as we try to stay mostly focused on one particular zone at a time. However, as I've been playing the game more and more, I am starting to embrace the idea of here and there, it is an open world game, and so you get to do things in whatever order you want. And here and there, it has been pretty fun as well as pretty profitable to make treks out into the unknown, such as the Third Church of America and the Beast Clergyman, which is somebody we need to visit here. We've got a couple pieces of Death Root to turn in, so that's going to be part of our how we start things out here. But we've also been given other leads, such as the locations of paintings. The one we found in Castle Stormvale suggested that somewhere out here is probably the location of the prophecy painting. Is that what it was called? And so I think I want to spend some time as well here and there, deviating at least a little bit from a strict focus on one particular zone. It feels like a good idea to kind of mix in some other exploration. It's an open world game. Let's have some fun with it. It is the prophecy painting that overlooks Limgrave, as well as the... Dang, what was this place called in the background that we started the game? The Chapel of Anticipation. Took me a second there to recall. So we've got some things to delve into. We're also going to do a little bit of housekeeping here as I double check my list. Aha! The one thing that I was about to forget is we've had in our inventory for a couple episodes now what looked like a pretty fancy sword that was given to us. Roger's Rapier, +8. Let's take a look at this, shall we? It has it does not have a magic scaling, actually, but it has a Glint Blade Phalanx skill. I thought when I kind of glanced at this off camera, and I thought for sure this was going to have a magic component to it, but it only scales with dexterity and strength. Interesting. So it's like a special version of sword that looks like, because there's an icon that is next to there's the sword with a little ruby in its, is that a hilt? I always get these terms screwed up. But then there is the scaling, I think, that is, I want to say it's keen. It doesn't say keen here anywhere, but we've got a C scaling and dexterity, so I'm guessing it's got boosted dexterity scaling, but it also has like a magic weapon art. That's kind of cool. Okay. Piercing sword of superior quality featuring intricate ornamentation. Signature weapon of the sorcerer Roger. High dexterity is required to wield the blade to its full potential, but mastery is a sight to behold, characterized by a flowing style which excels in successive attacks. And the skill Glint Blade Phalanx, used by the enchanted knights who served the Carian royal family. I know the Turtle Pope says Carian. I think that's more of a British accent thing. I'm going to say Carian. Form an arch of magic glint blades overhead, which will attack foes automatically. Follow up with a strong attack to chain this skill into a lunging thrust. The artwork in the phalanx there suggests that it looks like the move that a couple different enemies have pulled against us. In particular, the troll Phantom. We've seen many enemies that have become like moon-like phantoms, apparitions. Seems like a cool weapon, but it does go toward a dexterity build. So anyway, I just wanted to check out and see what lore and notes we could get on there. This will be for another playthrough, some other point in time in which I will be probably taking advantage of the, I've never done, have I ever done? No, I have done a rapier build in DS2. I did one that was a dark weapon rapier build. It's pretty cool. Very, very potent in the damage department. We're also going to upgrade some of our spirit ashes here, so we spend some of our runes before we head out. Let's do that very quickly. And I think We'll start by... We still have just a couple of the level 1 Glovewort. We'll see how many more of these Spirit Ashes we get. Might need to go farm some of that eventually if we want to upgrade everything. But these Gloveworts are becoming a little bit more rare, so we might have to focus our efforts. It might be more prudent to focus our efforts on only a handful of ashes that we really enjoy. There's a couple that we have not tried, like the Page, and then there's several of these lesser quality ones, I suppose. I'm thinking of them as lesser quality in my mind. Maybe we should just try them once just to see. But like the Wandering Noble Ashes, they didn't seem to be doing all that much other than just being good distractions against that stupid spider enemy, whatever it's called. So who do we want to upgrade here then? We've got several of these that are still at just +1. But then got 3,100 runes here. We could do... We've got 2 of the Grave Glovewort, 4. We could just go and continue to focus on the Fanged Imp and the Kaiden Sellsword. Do we have... We have the ability to upgrade 1 still of the more special ashes. That is what it's called, special ashes. I just looked at the menu up there. Who do we want? This is not something I should maybe spend too much time on, but I am a min-maxer at heart. And I like to overthink these things. Really, all I want to accomplish at this moment in time, though, is spend some runes. So why don't we... Because we started... Actually, we're going to do it like this. We have 6 of the Grave Glovewort, too. So we're just going to upgrade this guy. We're going to get a bunch of these to +2. We're going to do the Page as well. And now we'll upgrade the Jellyfish as well. Sure. Why the hell not? Just because we're spending ashes. We're gonna just gonna spend all the ashes here. I don't really like to... I don't want to upgrade these other ones right now. That's all we're gonna do. That's good enough. Good enough. Let us... Also, we have a new sewing needle that we need to take care of. And also, why don't we, before we warp over to our buddy Bach, let's check the menu, which I forgot to do, to see if anything has changed in our ability to alter garments. That's what I thought. I figured it actually is probably not going to change anything because I don't think we have... There was a special name for the garments. Demigod attire. We don't have any demigod attire. I don't know where the hell to get demigod attire. So it's going to be for later, but we might as well hand this over to Bach and see, because maybe it will progress his quest line. If he has a quest line, maybe he's just supposed to be another armor option, which is kind of feels redundant, feels very redundant to me, considering the fact that we get to do this at any site of grace. So why exactly do we need to go to Bach?
Bach the seamster, at your service, master. Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Do we not give him the sewing needle? Hello? And he, of course, just like before, has the same options. It didn't give us the ability to...
Oh, going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
Am I confused? That would not be a surprise. Unique item. One of the tools brought by Radagon when he entered into marriage with Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, and joined the Carrion line. Okay, well, if I don't give this to Bach, I don't know who the hell I'm supposed to give it to then. So that really will remain a mystery until later. Okay. Okay, well. No, nothing new to do with garments or Bach. So let's cross that one off the list. Let's cross this off the list. Cross off the rapier description. And now let's head to the Beast Clergyman, because we've got a couple pieces of Deathroot, and I want to see if we're going to be getting some incantations. I think that feels like that should be the next step here. I immediately noticed the monument icon to the left, and I didn't remember that being a thing. I can't target the guy. I thought maybe we might be in for a fight for a second. Is this just... Do we just have summons, the ability to summon here because of this guy outside? Probably. I just didn't remember that being active the first time that we came here. I got some more Death Root, though, for you. I got more Death Root. We're just going to do one at a time, just to see if he gives us a reward for each individual one.
I'm not sated. Feed me more death.
Had a feeling you'd be wanting more, but we do get an incantation. Bestial Sling. Let's check it out. Bestial Sling. Where is that one? It is in the same row as the Godskin incantations. I don't know if that's... I don't think it's a Godskin incantation. They just happen to be grouped in the same place. Because you can see what I'm starting to look for now is like the signature or the inscription that is on the parchment in the back. And because each school of magic seems to have its own special artwork. So this one is an incantation taught by Garank, the Beast Clergyman, which would make sense that, you know, there's these... We're supposed to have bestial incantations that are specially enhanced by the claw mark seal. Swiftly flings a number of sharp rock shards. This can be cast without delay after performing another action. It is said that in the time before the Erd Tree, stones were the first weapons of the beasts who had gained intelligence. Only takes 10 faith, so we're able to do this now. Okay, let's see what else we get from the other Death Root. Or we'll talk first. Let's just talk first. See if there's any new dialogue. It's just this.
I am not sated. Feed me more death.
Okay. Feeble, cursed one, more death. We will do that then.
I'm not sated. Feed me more death.
This dude is not going to be sated, I think, for a while. Which is fine. Keep feeding us. We'll keep feeding you the death. You keep feeding us the bestial incantations. Bestial Vitality. So probably is just better. It's like, it's going to probably be like previous Dark Souls games where it's not going to hurt you to just turn in all the Death Root at one time. Just wanted to see if there was anything like we would get special dialogue in between turn-ins or anything like that. Oh, Bestial Vitality heals HP over a period of time. A trickle heal. If you watched, if you were around for my DS3 playthrough, you, when I streamed that, you know how much I was in love with the trickle heals. That's not the menu. This is the button. Okay. Fills the body with bestial vigor, restoring HP over a period of time. Having gained intelligence, the beasts must have felt how their wildness slipped away as civilization took hold. The beasts that gained intelligence. Have we met others like Garank so far? Beasts who have gained intelligence? Oh, the Turtle Pope. That's one. That would count, right? There's probably others that we've met so far. Okay, let's try these out. Let's equip a couple of these and give them a try. See what they're all about. Play around with our new toys. Sling. And Vitality. The cost on these... This one only costs 7. Alrighty. Ooh, okay, that is a very short-range spell. Or maybe I was just aiming into the ground. Maybe it's not as short range as I thought. It does look like it's got this shotgun effect. So it probably is much more effective if you are close range. So you might want to be thinking about this as kind of a combustion style spell. And then of course we've got our vitality, which we have no idea how much HP this is restoring. So it's one that we're going to have to play around with. It costs 18, which is less than an urgent heal. Usually, if we're thinking in terms of DS3 logic, the trickle heals tended to be more mana efficient. They just take longer, but they tended to be more HP restored per FP spent. We'll see if that's the case. Maybe I'll leave this on the bar for now. Maybe I will do... We'll experiment with... Oops. I want to keep Lightning Spear, because Lightning Spear is awesome. But we can switch out the Black Flame for the moment and try the new Bestial Sling. Now, there's the other question here about... We have our claw mark still that I have in the left hand. And I'll be curious to play around at some point with this. I'm guessing because we haven't upgraded this at all, it's going to do much less damage. We could try it out. Like, we could do some science. But I think I'll probably save that for off-camera. And assume that for the moment, our regular finger seal is going to be how we want to approach... How we want to be dishing out the magic. Even the bestial incantations. So that is our death route to clergyman. We can cross that off the list. So now, that, I think, concludes our housekeeping. So let's make our way over to the Bridge of Sacrifice and see if we can make a beeline for this spot. We'll see if the path there is a clear shot, if it puts any obstacles in our way. We definitely found that with trying to go for the minor Erdtree proved to be quite a bit more difficult than initially I had hoped for. Do I want to change any of my... But we still have this Prince of Death's pustule on here. Probably not the most effective thing to have. What do we want to have? Attacks on horseback? Maybe. We can do that for now. Good enough for now while we are trying to mainly... It is, I guess, mostly a reconnaissance mission. Although, there does appear to be an NPC to talk to here. As well as a group of Godric soldiers that have been dispatched with. So maybe we talk to the NPC? Also, oh crap. This person is wearing a blindfold. Are you by any chance a blind maiden?
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander.
Okay, hold on just a second here. Hold on just a second. Irina? Irina from Morn's Castle? Hold on. Oh, okay. Dude, you talk about a tie-in to DS3. I'm pretty sure Irina. I'm checking by I googled Morn DS3, and I'm now googling Irina DS3 because sure enough, Irina of Karim. That was our blind miracle vendor who I pissed the hell off by giving her dark miracles. Heretical miracles. But she was also being accompanied by was it Aegon of Karim, and he was wearing Morn's set, Morn's armor, and I think, was he wielding Morn's hammer or something? Really cool voice actor, Aegon. Okay. So talk about a direct tie-in there to DS3. Now, she mentioned something about her she said her father secreted her out of the castle. That's some unusual verbiage there to use, but I suppose it's accurate. Tell me more, because also I'm curious if you're interested in grapes.
I fear for father's life. The servants are full wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle? My sole wish is that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
No. Of course, we always volunteer ourselves for who knows how much trouble this letter delivery is going to get us into. But of course we'll do it. We're tarnished. We help everybody.
Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this.
There it is. Irina's letter. Key item. We help everybody except Patches. Fuck Patches.
Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
Okay, so we have a mission later. We will not be, obviously, delving into that right now, but when we do finally... Was this the Weeping Peninsula? Is that what this was called? When we finally do start focusing here, we have a start. We have the first breadcrumb in our set of missions, overall mission, whatever it may be here.
Please, if you wouldn't mind, deliver the letter to my father at the castle. He can be stubborn, but I'm sure he'll come around.
Now, what I was maybe hoping for was some dialogue regarding the... the Shabriri grape. Who is this blind maiden that we're supposed to give this to? Because you're not reacting to this. Or you're not...
He can be stubborn.
You're not giving... There's no interaction specifically for the grape. Okay, well, we found... we sort of found a blind maiden, but it's not the one that the game is looking for. Okay, we've got a lead for later. So we'll bookmark that one. And we will continue to head along the road here. Picking up mushrooms and other random things along the way. There is a whole bunch of you. I wonder if another troll went ham on everybody, broke free from towing the wagon duty. Very possible. Got some new looking enemies here. I'm not taking a super close look at them, but they definitely do not remind me of ones we have seen so far. There is an Ash of War Scarab. I feel like those ones look very similar to the ones that also drop somber stones, bolstering materials. Okay, who are we in combat with still? Nobody that was hot on our trail. I see a Site of Grace. Let's grab that. And I think I also see a Nomadic Merchant. This is something that is another thing another reason to maybe venture out into unknown territory just for a little bit of scouting, because the nomadic merchants tend to have cookbooks. So maybe our missing cookbook knowledge is stashed with some of you guys.
Buying or selling?
Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. It depends on what you've got to offer. No cookbooks, but a couple different versions of smithing stone. The smithing stones are still going to be worthwhile, especially the level 2, if we're going to try to get like a claw mark seal up to snuff. What else do you have? You have a cracked pot. Okay, there's some cool stuff here, and a stone sword key for 2,000. Okay, I think we're going to be making some purchases here, popping some runes. There is also a note about demi-human mobs. We'll pick that up as well. What is this? Oh, there's a crimson amber medallion. Wow, okay. So no cookbooks with this guy, but definitely some interesting stuff. He's also got like iron helmet and gauntlets, scale armor, and leather trousers. What's the description on this? Nothing too noteworthy. Are they part of... I guess they're part of the same set. Scale armor. Cape covering the shoulders is made with treated rock lizard skin. Provides ample protection against fire. It does have a little bit of boosted fire negation there, although probably not better than what we've got. Ordinary iron gauntlets. Is that the shortest item description ever in Dark Souls? All right. Also, round shield, red thorn round shield. Just quickly scanning to see if there's anything. This one gives boosted fire damage negation. Does it really? 42? I feel like I'm sure I have a better fire damage shield than that. Round shield. Okay, other random stuff. A bastard sword, you bastard. Okay. Let's pop some runes. We need... How much here? Let's just pop a couple thousand. We need at least 2K. I could have sold stuff. What am I doing?
Not finished yet.
I can sell stuff. Easy peasy. 2,400 seems like a good starting spot. Let's do that. And we'll buy this. And we'll buy this. This lets us craft another... this gets us up to 10 holy water urns. Okay, and then we need another 1,000. And we'll dip into these guys. Okay, cool. Oh, and the note. Almost forgot about the note. We'll sell one of these. And we'll sell... We'll go Exactsies here. Because I love exact change. It just makes me feel so good. I'm not going to buy this Crimson Amber medallion just yet. We'll wait to naturally get that. I will say... Well, let's read it, actually. Let's read this. A medallion with Crimson Amber inlaid boosts maximum HP. The Erd Tree's old sap becomes amber, treasured as the most precious of jewels in the age of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. A primordial life energy resides inside. That's cool. The old sap becomes amber. Ooh, wasn't that the egg that Radagon gifted Renala? Wasn't it an amber egg? Is that what kind of egg it is? It's an egg that's actually made of amber from the Erd Tree, and it's old sap. I think this is also one of the starting items. You could have gotten this as your gift to start the game. Question mark? Okay, let's check this note. Thank you very much. What was your name?
Not finished yet.
Just Nomadic Merchant. They don't have names. We only got the name of was it Kale at the start? He's special. He's special. Info. Demi-human mobs. Slay the demi-human mobs leader first, and the rest will lose hope and panic. Interesting. Okay. Have we done that before? My instinct is always to clear the ads first, before focusing on the big boss. Good knowledge, though. Take out the demi-human leader first, and the rest, don't know what to do. All right, we are making some pit stops here. We're not making a straight beeline, as I kind of maybe said we would, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, we don't want to go south. This is the map here, but I'm going to hold off on picking that up. We need to continue heading. Let's see. Let's set some waypoints here. Let's set one here, and then set one here, and then set one here. Okay. I think you can set up to 5 waypoints, so we can set one there as well. Okay, that should get us pointed in the right direction. So let's get it going here. Get back on track. Taking in a little bit of the surroundings, but otherwise trying to navigate with blinders on. Some dogs hanging out at the fishing hole, the watering hole. It's probably not much of a fishing hole. It's pretty pretty shallow. I do see a site of grace, though. Not opposed to banking any sites of grace that we come across. And we can quickly check them out here. South of the lookout tower. Okay, cool. South of the lookout tower. There's a dragonfly that is threatening to ram itself into me. I hate... They don't deal any damage hardly, but it's just annoying as hell to get whacked upside the head by a stupid dragonfly. Oh, here's some demi-humans here. Not sure if I see a chief around anywhere. Poison flowers. Okay, we know what to use against them, and that is fire. Fire is the way. I cannot check my map, though. I think north. We're supposed to be aiming north. I wanted to just double check. Yeah, okay. Making sure that we don't need to be headed past the poison flowers. Okay, there is a set of ruins here. It doesn't look like a church. It is actually a set of ruins. So that is not where we want to be going just yet. I'm open to the pit stops that are at the churches. Oh boy. Those have been very profitable. Ooh. Who is that? Oh my goodness. That is really a big demi-human. Later. Oh, I think... Oh, wait a second. Okay, there is a path upward here. I was beginning to worry that we might be up against a cliff, but maybe there is a navigable... a way to get on up. Just got to avoid the angelic beams. Deadly angelic beams from the flowers. I do see a catacombs statue over there, but that will be for later. As always, I will go ahead and take these guys out. Get a little bit of splash damage there from my charged lightning spears. And the ever-important Roa fruit to replace the ones that we just sold. Okay. All right. We have made it here to another church. Question mark? I think I see. Oh, I think we're going to have another sacred tier. This one is the statue that we saw at the Bellum Church. We also have a spirit who we will talk to and get your dialogue. It's a commoner spirit. The Mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod. O America, Queen Eternal, he is your unwanted child. Whoa. Okay. That does lend credence to the naming convention that I had suspected, which is that those big rock four-legged monstrosities are indeed called mausoleums. The Mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod, your unwanted child, Queen America. Oh, no, okay, right. The soulless demigod is your unwanted child. Who is that a reference to? Is there a mausoleum around here? There is. I see one in the distance. I think I remember way back near the start of the game, there's the... Right over here is the first step. And I remember looking over here, I think maybe when we were at the Church of Dragon Communion, and I saw this mausoleum. I didn't know that it was called a mausoleum at the time. It is way out there, though. Okay, cool. Some cool stuff to look forward to. Let's go inside here to the Site of Grace. And potentially our fourth sacred tier. This is the Church of Pilgrimage. I just got done leveling up my mind to be able to get max value out of my flasks. I don't know that I'm going to follow suit if this is indeed our fourth, or I guess it's technically our third. No. Our flasks start at +0, right? So this would be our fourth. The pattern holds. Sacred tier. Okay. Same description as before, I think. And this is the same statue that we saw in the Bellum Church. Who this be? Is this America transformed? Am I reading into things incorrectly? Is this the soulless demigod? All right. I noticed at the last second that we had a skelly boy trying to sneak up on us. Oh, there's also jellyfish. Okay. Lightning spears are pretty effective against you, I think. They're definitely more effective than the fireballs. So lightning spear it is. So I am going to spend... Well, we're trying to find the spot where this painting was. The spot where this painting was done. And I feel like let's read the language again here as I quickly craft some replacement holy pots. You might notice that I have spent a little bit of time off camera farming up sunflowers by the Church of Vows. So we have holy pots now for days. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we run into another catacombs. Now, I should have also checked the info here at the prophecy painting. The info is the same on both of these, but it talks about the soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. Said to have captured the landscapes seen during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. That language had made me suspect that there would be a graveyard nearby. That seems to be the case. There's a graveyard right here. In what looks like... Man, why is it foggy? Maybe we should progress this to daytime, but I feel like this is the right spot. This is the perspective here, right? So we're supposed to be in this graveyard. What's this? Gilded iron shield. Okay, we'll check that in a moment. Let's get rid of the rest of the enemies. And there's a couple skeletons over here. Or at least one. There's the other one. Another item. Blood grease. Which I think is new for us. Was there... Oh, it's this dude. I hear sometimes noises thinking, oh, there's another enemy, but it's just one of you all. I'm standing too close. Not having a great time, I bet. But who am I to judge? Let's drink. Is that it? Is that it? Or is there something else that I have missed here? We'll check those items, because maybe there is some special description. Or maybe there is also something else around that I have missed. But if there were something... I mean, I'm not totally sure what I'm looking for, if I'm being honest. We don't really know. And I don't really know that I'm in the right spot either, you know? Which is probably... I should probably change the time of day to something that gives us more... gives us better visibility. Because right now... I'm not too sure if we are in the right spot for this. But there doesn't seem to be anything else in the graveyard unless there is like a secret passageway leading underground that I have failed to notice yet. Don't think so. So let's check out the items that we picked up. Whoops. One of them was a shield. Gilded iron shield. Heavier than a wooden shield, but boasts higher damage negation. Though the gold leaf is peeling and the effect is slight, it still boosts holy damage negation. And it's a parry shield. I don't think that's what the painting was trying to get us to find. I guess we also picked up blood grease, which does exactly what you'd think it would do, which is solidified grease made from a mixture of blood red materials, coats armament, inflicting blood loss. Kind of want to pass the time. Let's check the other side of the church. Because maybe there's something over here that I didn't see. Oh, there is something over there. I did miss something. I must have just... I see this. I see something. Wait a second. I could have sworn I went right by this area. Was it not night yet? I seriously could have sworn that we just went directly by this. And there was not. I could be completely blind. Maybe I'm the blind maiden that needs the Shiriri grape. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. I was trying to circle around to take a closer look. Okay, well, I didn't get to take a closer look at whoever was sitting in that chair, I suppose doing a sketch. What's the item? Warhawk ashes. Okay. A set of ashes. Warhawk ashes. As in the freaking Stormhawks? Oh my god. Spirit of a Stormveil Warhawk. The talons of which have been sliced off so that razor-fine swords could be grafted in their place. Yeah, we know all about these assholes. With its lord vanquished and its wings wounded, the hawk perished as it solemnly gazed at its former home. The storm is a Warhawk's cradle. All right. Well, we went on this long expedition out here to get Warhawk ashes, but we did also end up with a crystal tear, which we really need to level both vigor and mind now to fully take advantage of. Will I be doing that before leveling faith? I don't know, actually. Now I have a quandary. I have a dilemma. Okay. Either way, I think that is where we are going to call an end to our sidetrack. It's just exploring the world. It's not a sidetrack. It's just how you it's how you eventually make progress throughout the game. It just so happens that following a lead like this takes you out to a church, has a cool set of ashes, as well as a sacred tear. If you didn't already have 3 of them already, then you would be a little more jubilant. All right, then, let's take a look at our map and figure out where we're going next. We're heading back to Liurnia, one way or the other. Continue our main progression. We have now... we've made it pretty far north. We were able to explore all the way up here along this path and deal with the Black Knife Catacombs. And it makes sense, I think, to start at the Masoleum Compound. We just got a little more information regarding mausoleums and the one out here in the Weeping Peninsula. That is what it's called, right? Where is it listed here, actually? The warp points that we just picked up. Oh, interesting. It does say Weeping Peninsula, but it's counted under this overall menu of Limgrave, which is something that I had not noticed before, or I guess I would have noticed, but I didn't necessarily think about it too closely. In terms of progression, right? There is something to be said about if you were to prescribe an order to things in an open world game, it might make more sense that the Weeping Peninsula would have come before Liurnia in terms of exploration because it appears under this overall Limgrave menu. We'll think about that. For now, though, we want to head back to the Masoleum Compound. I think that makes sense for us to pick up there. and figure out what is going on with these mausoleums. Because now we've been given this information that suggests that, well, the fact that they are called mausoleums, I had not thought too closely about, but what is a mausoleum? It's essentially a tomb. Correct? And as I'm looking at this one here, that sure looks like a set of doors. And also some steps. So how do we get inside? Is it a wise move to try to just jump onto this thing? Like if I went right over here to the edge and just try to jump right up? Not a good move. Okay. Silly science death. Wow, Stake of America. Let's go back to the Site of Grace. I really didn't. It feels... I'm still digesting exactly what is lethal fall damage in Elden Ring. Because I just... Maybe it's a perspective thing, but I would not have guessed that that would be a gravity death. Clearly, though, there is a set of doors here. And we now know that potentially there are demigods that have been laid to rest inside of these mausoleums. The question is, what do I do about it? Because we're too far away to just jump up to that platform, right? What are we meant to do? Because I can't target you. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be, like, attacking you in some way. There are these, like... I need to get a different, let's leave we'll leave the rainbow stones on here for now. But I was looking at these here. You wouldn't be trying to hit these with an arrow, would you? We're getting the glow from the prism stone, but I don't think it's actually having any effect. So I don't think we're supposed to be, like, doing archery practice. Put the regular arrows here. What do we do? What do we do? Let's look at the other one here. We don't... Trying to see if we take any damage. And I'm still trying to target... Still trying to target you. Are those skulls? Are there skulls on your... I can't target... Oh my god. Scared the shit out of me. I didn't realize you were actually gonna try to just... I know you're like jumping up and down, but I didn't realize you were gonna try to step on me. They sure as hell look like skulls. Knock those off. You can knock the skulls off of its feet. Okay. I can't think of anything else to do. So I guess we're knocking skulls off of the feet of the mausoleums. Or at least this mausoleum. He's still jumping up and down. A little awkward here trying to hit some of these on horseback. We'll see where this gets us. I don't know if this guy is happy that we're doing this. I don't know if this is doing you a favor, but does anybody really like having a bunch of skulls hanging out on their feet? Sorry, Torrent. Wait a second. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I guess that's a mystery solved. We sort of walked right into that one. I can only say that the idea, we had to get inside somehow, right? There had to be a way to get inside these things because we see these doors. And we also have that clue just a while ago telling us about a demigod, America's problem child. What was the... I have to review the text from that spirit. But I guess we help out the mausoleums by getting rid of the skulls on the feet. Okay. Oh boy. A set of headless remains. What are you supposed to be holding? And of course we have examine remains. I'm always wary that this is going to send me into a boss fight. That looked like that might have been a chest. Is there more to this place? It looks like it's just the remains. I thought there might have been on the outside. I thought I might have seen another level. Take another look around here before I go jumping in and examining some remains. It looks like that might be all there is to do. Okay. All right, let's examine. We only have 362 runes. It's not like there is anything really on the line. I just now realized Torrent can come inside. Okie dokie. Remembrance duplication menu. Whoa. With the remembrance duplication menu, you can duplicate remembrances you've previously acquired. What? Amazing. This includes remembrances from which you've already drawn out power. Duplication can only be performed once per mausoleum. Oh. That's pretty cool. So remembrances are boss souls, correct? We only have one of those right now. But you can use the boss soul and then go find a mausoleum and actually take the other option. But only once per mausoleum. So, okay, except select remembrance to duplicate. It's not showing me the Godric remembrance. So, does that mean you have to use the remembrance? And then it would show up here? So we would trade in the remembrance to get one of the boss soul options, and then it would show up back here? So then maybe this would happen... Well, it said once per mausoleum. That suggests that this same remembrance duplication can be done at any of these mausoleums. But let's find that out for sure. Okay, Torrent was able to come in here, but we can't summon Torrent from inside. That's an odd little... Okay. I guess this guy's just chilling here for now. I presume that he would go back to walking around if we reset the zone. We're not going to reset it just yet. But, okay. We have... I guess let's check this guy and see if there are skulls to clear off of you as well. Looks like it. Okay. And we didn't have to clear all the skulls, did we? I'm pretty sure there was like a bunch of skulls left. We only needed to clear like, I don't know, half of them. I'm waiting to take some splash damage from that impact, but so far we have not. Yay. Careful there, buddy. I'm trying to help you out. Stand still while I give you the old Mausoleum pedicure. Is that it? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Look at that. Let's see what we have in Mausoleum number 2. It's going to make me... Well, it's going to make me... Yeah, I'm already curious about the other mausoleum that we know about in Liurnia, which I think was down here somewhere, or maybe here. But the one that had the bell underneath it. What's up with that one? Are we going to find the same deal in here, though? Was there broken stuff in the other one? I don't remember if that was the case. It does look quite similar, though. Oh, that's a cool chandelier. I hadn't seen that before. Looks like we might have the same exact situation. Remembrance duplication. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, now we know what to expect when it comes to the mausoleums. That's a cool effect. At first, I did get a little bit excited thinking that maybe we had finally found a respec. The ability to respec attribute points. I saw this new menu and thought, is this it? No such luck. But something that we may take advantage of. We need some more bossels. That is something that we need to get our hands on. Okay, let's start exploring the area. It's much more peaceful and calm now that we have brought the mausoleums to rest. So let's take advantage of that to see what we can find. We did sort of do the... we sprinted through here before. What do I want to do? Against these forager dudes. Let's put this on. Let's put this guy on, and we will use some spells. It's gonna be tough to do guard counters against them. No, I am backed up against the fucking A. I got backed right into a tree. It's unfortunate sometimes that the trees really wish you could just like roll and get out of the... Getting stuck on a silly little tree in the environment is especially when you see, you know, oh, it took me here? That's not where I wanted to go. No, that seems like a bad deal. Let's go up here. At the very least, we go up here. I know the tree sentinel is a big boy, and there's other big enemies that can just like you know, bowl right through trees. So maybe we're not weighty enough to be able to do that. We don't get the privilege of just completely wrecking the trees in our path. But man, it's like, ugh. We just got to be wary of it, I guess. We just got to be aware of the fact that trees are an obstacle. Don't get backed into a corner, and don't get backed up against a tree. It just doesn't feel like a tree should be a corner. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get back over there, and in the at the same time as. Okay, that is actually a permanent effect. I didn't hear the mausoleum jumping around, and so it sounded like it was a permanent effect. Very interesting. We did run through here before, but I'm just making sure there weren't any item pickups that I might have ran by. A Mikola's Lily. Cool. One of these days we will find out what all of these crafting items are meant for. No caves up against the wall here. Does not appear to be. Okay, let's go back across to where we died in the most silly of ways. Okay, not the most silly of ways, but it just feels so unnecessary. We should try our bestial sling. That's what we should be giving a shot at. Oh, there is the loot here that I do remember seeing. Let's pick this up. We're on that part. Okay. A spiral horn shield. Certainly looks really badass. Spiral horn shield. Terrible in the damage negation department. So as a shield, man, there are so... I feel like this is more than any Dark Souls game that I played so far. So many shields that just don't have 100% physical damage reduction. I didn't even realize we picked up a third brass shield. When did that happen? No clue. But we have a spiral horn shield. Small shield of antlers arranged in an eddy-like pattern. If used to attack a foe, the shield's antlers inflict blood loss. You can actually... I'm looking at the physical attack damage. How does that compare? I guess the shields don't... They're not, like, terrible in the damage department. Maybe that's why so many of them have... Are they supposed to be used as weapons? Well, this one is, apparently. Once given to a tarnished warrior who cultivated close ties to the ancestral followers. These are the dudes hanging around here foraging, right? Though the effect is only slight, it boosts immunity, robustness, and focus. Okay, so this one's got, like, some, you know, other little auxiliary effects going on. Some frills. Not enough to make it a viable option in my mind. But who knows, maybe I'm missing out. Okay, where are my runes at here? Getting my runes back. I'm gonna stay on horseback here for just a bit. Going to stay on horseback just a little bit here. Right, and they go blue horn mode, which I haven't figured out exactly what that does yet. So now let's go ahead and torrent. What I would like to dismount, please. And let's go ahead and take advantage of our cerulean dagger. Whoa, that is not... that does not refill your... That does not give you back very much FP. Certainly not compared to the, what I'm accustomed to with the Crimson Dagger. Okay, so the Cerulean Dagger. We'll see. We'll see about that one. I do think I see another item down below. I don't know if we had explored over here. Herba. Did we? I don't think we explored this shaded tree area. We sort of ran this direction, right? Okay, so let's explore down here. Hopefully I can take this fall. Hard to tell there in the dark. I saw this item in the forest here. Oh boy. Oh my god, there is a big grizzly bear. Shit. Okay. Soft cotton time. Soft cotton activate. Arteria leaf. No! Who died? The poor woodland creatures, that's who died. Getting stomped on by the grizzly. Holy shit. So the soft cotton didn't help us in the least, because that guy was pre-scripted to jump to life as soon as you grab the Arteria leaf. Those guys are a headache and a half. Okay, so this mausoleum is down in this area next to whatever this is. I still don't know if this is a crater. Oh boy. This guy has not fully given up on me yet. The grizzly bear. Okay, I guess maybe he has. He was just growling still. It's so foggy down there, you can't really see what that thing on the map is supposed to be. Let's explore over in this direction, away from the grizzly bear, and see. I do see another item pickup. Oh, it was just the poor the poor woodland creature that had been mauled to death. And we get to benefit. We get the beast bones that poor little creature no longer has need for. Just a bunch of crafting materials so far, in addition to the Arteria leaf, so it looks like nothing crazy to find here. As long as we don't accidentally run into the grizzly bear again. I do want to get better at killing those guys, but man, they are so tough. There's another pickup over here. Beast bones? Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of dodge here before we push our luck with grizzly bear boy. I do see one of the ancestral followers over here. More foraging going on. And do they have wolves along with them? We have our bestial sling here, which is not the best from long distance. Let's try to just thin out the herd with lightning bolts first. Man, the range is still just a little bit limited, and I need to drink. Man, the other one, I think the other one just barely dodged. Just barely dodged the splash damage. Okay, let's try this bestial sling. Need to be close. Need to be close. We're rolling into every single attack here. Like a champ. I did not... How the hell did I even switch to my sword? What? That was so weird. Okay, so far not super impressed by the bestial sling, but I might not be using it against the right enemy. It's especially when you can like one-shot these guys with the lightning spear. So, We'll try to maybe use it against this guy. Oh, you do have wolves. I thought I saw wolves that you were hanging out with. Oh, there's a sunflower there. Didn't notice that. All right, get ourselves a... No! Fuck. That's supposed to be a backstab. Please give me a backstab. Okay. Need a little bit of mana there. It just doesn't do very much damage. Like, it feels like I'm hitting you with most of the feathers. And it's just not doing very much. We should note that we have a claw mark seal, which is meant to be specifically for bestial incantations. So could be that that's the way that we boost up our bestial sling. Worth trying out. Also worth trying out the bestial vitality. I'm guessing that this is gonna refill our health to full from here, but I don't know for sure. I do not know 100%. That is definitely a trickle. There's no doubt that we are getting the most gradual of heals from this spell. It's still going though. We still have that sacred tear that I have not used. We don't really need to use it. There's no rush since we can't. Our maximum HP and FP are both pretty much already at the max. Or what I mean to say, you know what I'm trying to say. Our flasks already fill us to full, no matter what. Until we level HP and Vitality more. We have been here before, right? We have done the business with the minor Erdtree. And I think we ran back and forth enough times to be able to say that I don't think we missed any items. So I don't think we need to go back exploring in this direction. Let's head over here. Cool discovery with the mausoleums. Definitely makes the exploration much more peaceful. Just need to get our hands on some more boss souls. That rock formation is a little bit funky, or it looks a little funky. Like maybe there's some spots you can climb. Imagine if you could climb like you could in Breath of the Wild. Imagine if that were a thing. Probably a good thing that it's not. This feels very conspicuous. Hello? Hello? Oh, we did find something. Look at that. Okay, you could have been clued in by seeing the item up here, which I'm not sure if I saw this before. Oh, we got another talisman. Stalwart Horn Charm. What this one do? Raises robustness. An accoutrement worn by the ancestral followers. Robustness governs resistance to blood loss and frost. Said to be a budding horn, the ancestral followers believe that the horns of a long-lived beast continue to bud like antlers over and over again until the beast one day becomes an ancestral spirit. That would have been cool to have against the dang cemetery shade. And a bunch of Mikola's lilies. Okay. Sweet. That's a cool little stash right there. What else is around here? I don't think it's a little bit too high to jump up from below, but this is definitely along the path up to this spot where we could have seen that. Except, oh, we came around this way this time. So there was a path through the trees to come around here. We sort of took the shortcut the first time through. Alrighty. Sweet. Always love when you find the fun little stashes. The unexpected loot stash. Did I see a cave opening down here? No, that is not a cave opening. Did we check up here? Let's go along the cliff face and see what we might find. Some of these rock formations, this one feels like it could also have no, this one's just death. But also a pretty good view. A view that we've seen before. But we're this time we are going at the scenic tour route as opposed to the whirlwind tour pace. The scenic tour pace is what I should have said. Okay, so we've brought calm to 2 of the mausoleums, which I think are the only 2 that we've actually gotten close to. And so now, and then across the way from this is the minor Erd tree. So now what? Now what? We have not yet found a way up here, have we? And I don't think that the mausoleum gives us any special access. It doesn't provide a lift or enough of a height boost to get us up to one of these ledges that we can't currently reach. You are not meant to run up that. Let's just check along here to be sure. Because I guess what we did the first time that we came here, this also, yep. We cannot go directly up from here. So in order to reach this higher plateau, I think you have to come around this way. Should we do that? That could be our next step here. We go to the Grand Lift and we veer in this direction and see what is up on the plateau, and then we can kind of explore above the catacombs, which we had seen this building up here. That could be our objective. Why don't we do that? Because it does feel like we are tapped out in this vicinity, and the only way to go from here is down to the bell ringing mausoleum, but that could be something as well to check out. Okay, let's do that first. Let's go. We're gonna just warp down to the East Raya Lucaria gate. That is easier than trying to do the tombstone jump puzzle that we did before. I do love how the grass zones in every time. And then, how do we get down to you? We do have another set of tombstones, it looks like, that they want us to use to fall down. Let's check over here first, see if there's anything hiding out besides crafting materials. But this is where we fell down. And it looks like there is nothing that we missed. So I think if we want to go down to the mausoleum, we have to fall down the tombstones here, which I presume there's a way to do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe not. Shit. Maybe there is not, at least from this one. Oh, I see a spirit spring though. There's a spirit spring. Okay, that's how you get down. Oh, maybe if I'd have gone over here. Maybe there is a jump puzzle this way. Oh god, this is... No, I don't like this. Liurnia of the Lakes title card. I suspect it's gonna do just what the other mausoleums did. But it does have a bell, so it could also be special. So we don't just need the spirit spring. There is a way with the tombstones. Assuming that that spirit spring that I saw actually gets you up all the way back to the top. Oh, shit. Thought I was going to. Kinda thought I was gonna die, if I'm being honest. Alright, same formula. Not the same formula. These do not... This one does not have skulls. Looks like we got a great party going on out here in the foggy swamp. Well... Okay, so we're not clearing off skull barnacles, is kind of what they look like. Is there something that we are supposed to do to placate you? Or are you just walking around with a bell underneath? And there's nothing to be done? He's not jumping up in the air. Interestingly, it also doesn't seem like we can actually make contact with the bell. There's not really a hitbox that we're meant to. We don't have our arrows don't have any effect. And I'm guessing our lightning spear would also not have effect. Oh, shit. Oops. There's a Stake of America? I'll take it. But I don't know exactly where this is. I'm a little worried that it's going to put me in the middle of the swamp party. Not quite. Fortunately, we're not in the middle of... Are these fringe folk out here? They're all headless. Just like the guy that was in front of the Black Knife Catacombs. One of them has kind of a similar armor set to the guy that we fought at the Catacombs. He doesn't quite have the same enchanted lightning sword, but the whole, like... I don't know if they're supposed to be feathers or whatever that... It almost kind of makes you think of like a Native American headdress. Except there's no head. Goddamn. So... But, of course, the connection that we now have, having been inside 2 of the mausoleums and seeing headless corpses in there. Is that where you all come from? Are you all like buried inside one of these mausoleums? And your spirits are just roaming around out here? What the hell's going on? I was already on my horse. Okay, let's try to get our souls back. I'm gonna try to take the long way, so we don't aggro you all. Oh god. I don't know if this is... We're gonna aggro some of you. They're onto us. They're onto us. Let's just go. Run, run, run. Alright, they don't really chase us. So, okay, well, I don't know if we're meant to interact with this one in some way. But other than the bell and the lack of skull barnacles, I am not seeing... It's not clear to me what we would be intended to do. I'll try to keep looking around here. Like, I don't think we're gonna be able to jump. I don't think there's any way that we're gonna be able to jump to the... get on the mausoleum in order to get to the door. We are in combat with this guy over here. This asshole getting frisky. Oh, you're standing in water, aren't you? Is that why you took a whole bunch of damage? Still is not enough to kill you, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing to be done yet about this. What we could do, though, is check here. And see if we can find whatever this thing is on the map. Did I already turn my lantern on? Nope. Oh, I think I see a cave. That is not my shield. Meant to pull up my shield. I think I see a set of tunnels. This reminds me of the was it the Limgrave tunnels? I feel like we've only been in one set of tunnels, and I just saw a sus passage there. But I want to get the Site of Grace first. Except there is no Site of Grace. No, there is. This is the Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Oh, joy. The other crystal... Oh, that's right. So we have been... Okay. We haven't necessarily fully explored it, but we have been to another tunnel. What was the one that we were at down here? The Limgrave tunnels. Okay. So this is the third set of tunnels that we have technically been to, but we did not fully explore Celia crystal tunnels. We were just trying to get the hell out of Dodge. We're going to rest. So I guess we can explore the crystal tunnels here. We're not going to hold back on our flask upgrade. Let's just go ahead and get that done. We're going to use this at some point, so we'll give ourselves the +4 even though we're not taking advantage of it yet. What is our wondrous physic? I kind of want to change this to lightning shrouded. There is a case to be made for the holy shrouded, because we do have lightning or holy urns, but I don't know that they're most effective against skeletons, right? Those who live in death. Probably not what we're going to be facing here in the crystal tunnels, but who the hell knows? We're going to leave it like this, though. We're going to give ourselves the lightning and the strength boost. Now, let's go back up and investigate the side path that we saw. It might be good to put our it might be a good idea to bring our torch. Even though we have our lantern, the torch's extra visibility could be good in some cases. I do see the pickups, the crafting material pickups there. We'll get those at some point. I am actually going to switch to my torch because it does give very nice boost in lighting. Okay, fine. We'll pick this up now. Cracked crystals. I do remember getting some of those already. Just a little side spot here with some extra crafting materials. And then where? Here we go. They give you the little candles to light the way. And now we can begin fully exploring the Raya Lucaria crystal tunnels. Will lightning be effective against the enemies in the crystal tunnel? Let's find out. Are we going to run into more of those centipede frickin' butt faces? Okay, that was fine. What is this up here? I do like that we're one-shotting everything. Okay. Could be a trap. Let's be wary. I'm still getting used to my telescope being on my quick items. You have no hands. What happened there? Why you have no hands? Don't know that this helps us. Okay. Somber smithing stone 2. I did turn on my lantern, yes? Okay. It definitely gets... the torch man is so much more effective. That trade-off between seeing and not dying. Yeah, that's not always as clear of a trade-off as you might think. I'm so ready for there to be centipede motherfuckers in here. So far, not seeing them. What I am seeing is an item up on a ledge that I cannot... Well, that I don't immediately know how to get to. How am I supposed to... I make my way around there, apparently. Alright, there's some jumping to be done after walking across a beam. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I'll take a little parkour if it means... If it means dodging the Squidward overseers. Ooh, smithing stone 2. Yes. We do need quite a bit of those. So this is good. The tunnels did prove the first time around to be a very profitable smithing stone location. So that is something to look forward to. Oh my god. Really? Do I have to run and jump? Wow, that does not feel great. Smithing stone 3. And this one? Do I need to run and jump? No! I didn't even jump. I'm not sure that I would have made it anyways if the jump had registered. But that's annoying that it didn't even... I remember the jumping being more forgiving in Stormvale. We were able to get pretty close. Large glintstone scraps. I was hoping he would drop smithing stones. Give me those smithing stone too. Well, that's might be an unfortunate loss of souls. Because that one jump did feel like we had to make it a running go of it. Like, these are all kind of spaced closely together to where you almost overjump them. Oh my god. This should not be as panic-inducing as it is. Man. Really hate how that feels. It's worked both times, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. That's a run and jump. I would have definitely... I think I would have definitely died if I had just actually executed a normal jump like I was trying to do. So I guess we got the death that we were going to get no matter what. So now we run and jump across here, right? Okay. At least it does not take long to start up. Get your run going. So that's a positive. I still have my crystal tier on, which, you know, we can take advantage of here. It's just that our backs... Oh. Was on the wrong side of you. It's just that our backstabs are not very... You know, physical damage... Oh, I forgot you do that shit. Okay, whoops. God damn it. Well, I tried to get some value. I tried to get some value out of my, you know... Value out of my cerulean dagger, and what does it get me? What does it get me but a whole bunch of health loss? Might be smarter just to go with... Would be nice if we had a magic damage reduction talisman. There's got to be one somewhere, right? I guess jump attacks are as good as anything we're going to come up with in here. But I don't really want to be using my sword at all against these fuckers. I'm guessing this does not work. We got to establish a shortcut back up. Do we want to switch to a shield that has better magic defense? This one boosts or prevents 55. Do we even have anything that does better in the magic? The only shield that actually does better against magic, we cannot wield. So we're already maxed in that department. Magic maxed. Honed Bolt might be a good one to have in here. Really? Why do I not have the ability to, They really don't have much HP. They do not have very much. I don't know why that, didn't give me... I should have been able to do another lightning spear, should I? Shouldn't I? I must have used some FP without realizing it. Because I thought we had a very... This is me being... down in the weeds here. Yeah, 126, right? 126 should get us exactly... Oh, right, I did the whole funkiness with the cerulean dagger. Right. That's what it was. Oh, what the hell is this? Nope. Fuck. Why? I'm not used to this. Not used to my new item setup yet. Who the hell are you? Probably just kill you with a lightning bolt. And be done with it. Okay. Weak like your friends. Just like your friends. Smithing stone 3. I kind of need more 2s. 3s are cool, but I need 2s as well. Don't be stingy with the level 2 stuff. Make sure I don't get lost here. We came in through here, correct? Came in through here. And now we have explored to the right. There is a path to the left, and we can also explore underneath. Let's do underneath. I don't know that I need to charge all this stuff. Probably don't. Probably just use a regular lightning bolt. Golden rune 3. Thank you very much. Okay, so far nothing too crazy here in the mines. Or the tunnels. The Raya Lucaria crystal tunnels. They are quite a bit more low-key compared to the Celia crystal tunnels. Alright, let's look for... We're going to be on the lookout for sus paths here. Secret paths. Looks like one there. To the left, we'll look to the other side. No Statue of America. I'm presuming there will be one eventually when we get within range of the boss. Assuming there is a boss here. Was there an item there? I thought there was an item. It's just a jump down. Okay. Is there an item over this way? There was an item stashed in the first set of tunnels. There was an item like there. But that is not an item. It's just a candle. Okay. I could be missing something, but I think we're ready to head to the door right here. A little bit of a bonk. A little bit of a bonk, but no big deal. I guess we sort of got a preview of whatever is at the bottom when we took our plunge. Boy, there is still quite a ways to go down. Not that I got a good look at whatever is at the bottom, but it did look like maybe there was a boss or a mini boss just standing out in the middle of the mine. Oh, that is kind of an awkward fall. Lots and lots of different varieties of smithing stones, as one might expect. Okay, probably just falling down there. It looks like these both... Okay. Either side will do the trick. I'm going to use some soft cotton. Don't know if it's needed. This feels like... This feels like a fall that I would expect to kill me, but I don't think we have anywhere else to go. And we're fine. Hey, there's a smithing stone too. I will take the liberty of taking you down. So far, the four blast distribution seems to be good. Okay, there is a tunnel there, and then there is a way across. Let's check the tunnel first. Another elevator. Is this the one that goes back up? This is our shortcut? Question mark? Question mark? There's dead people here. So, yes. I think that is a yes. Not that I've fully built out my mental map of this place just yet. Oh, okay. I think now I... Right, okay. We had explored under. I remember we explored under. this platform. And then, yeah, we must have come over here and found that there was a shortcut that we have yet to establish. Let's get out our torch again here and find... It feels like there's always stuff to find on the way down. You just need to know where to look. There's one of them. Okay. So that is one passage. Sometimes there are multiple things to find, but it can be a little tough to see it all. I think this is just... It's just the one pathway. And then it's got a set of platforms that go down. Unless we've already been here. Starting to be not sure. Starting to feel like I'm getting twisted around. We did already come here, didn't we? Well, now I'm very confused. I am very confused now. I guess this just sort of was two different ways to get to the same place. And that's what we just established. Okay, fine. Whatever. No enemies to kill. So we didn't have to expend any more resources. Does my lightning spear reach you? It does. Okay. There is still more down below, and I want to say that that is the boss below us. I want to take a closer look, if the game will let us. But I kind of think we're at too steep of an angle, I think, for our telescope. If I go here and I try the telescope, it's just not going to let me look down far enough. Yeah, we're too... Maybe if I was over on... Let's go to the other side. Maybe I can get a view from over there. So let's take the straight shot here. Try to take the straight shot. I used to be very... When I played both DS1 and DS2, I did it on mouse and keyboard. Because it had been... Yes, I had played Breath of the Wild, but otherwise I really had been mostly... pretty much all a mouse and keyboard player for many years. There's some more Smithing Stone too. You'll love to see it. Is this our shortcut elevator that goes back? I kind of want to... We're still at too steep of an angle here to be able to see this boss. We can just barely kind of see it, something through the cracks there. There's like a... Is it a wheel? Like at the very, very bottom of the screen. What am I looking at down there? I almost feel like I'm looking at an Onion Knight helm. But you're also glowing blue. Like a Raya Lucaria spirit. Can't wait to find out what that's all about. Let's take the right here. Anyway, the reason I was talking about mouse and keyboard is because I used to poke fun at the controller players and say, how do you all navigate across narrow beams? How do you do it without completely... Because on mouse and keyboard, it's very, very straightforward. You only have one set of... You only have one button to press. You don't have a joystick to muddle around with. As I've reacclimated to the controller life, being forced to do so upon playing Bloodborne, I have realized that, it's not that bad. Joystick life ain't so bad. Okay, I think we are making all of the appropriate connections that I think was our shortcut elevator. So if we do run into the wrong enemy here, we now have a quicker way back down. We are getting close to the boss as well. Oh my god. You scared the fuck out of me. Ah! These fucking assholes. These fucking... Oh my god, there's multiple of them. Holy shit. Okay, let's try to... I switched just as you were. You guys are in cages, which does maybe make you a little more vulnerable to... lightning? Question mark? Okay, I need to kind of drink here. All right. Goddamn, the puppet enemies are back. With a vengeance. Jesus. Now that my heart has settled back down, Jesus Christ. Waiting for some ambush to spring out on me. A smithing stone 1? I guess we got 3 of them. Okay, fine. 3 of those guys. And a smithing stone 2. We're filling out the smithing stone inventory. Feels good. Yo. These guys have upgraded to magic. Makes sense. Feels on brand. Feels very on brand. Okay. Why am I having a little bit of a mental block here as I'm really having trouble with the items today. I'm sort of like, I'm stuck in overthinking mode instead of just instinctually just doing whatever item needs to be. Kind of had a feeling there would still be an ambush. Okay. All right. Did you have your fun? Did you have your fun? Oh my god. I'm so worried about every chest now. Especially one that's in a crystal tunnel. Crystal knife. Looked like a casting implement? No. Was it just a straight up knife? It is. With magic, damage, and int scaling. Cool. A knife made by sharpening hard crystal, signature weapon of glintstone miners. Used as tool to extract glintstone from broken rock, and as such, a faint magic enwreathes the blade. And you get to quickstep with it. They are giving us so many things to potentially use with a magic build, a sorcery build. Like, they're giving us a lot of incantation stuff too. It feels like so much more love is being given to sorcerers. At the same time, we are kind of in the sorcery zone. It feels like Liurnia is sorcerer central. So it could just be a Liurnia thing. Yo, are we gonna get to a boss? I kind of thought we were gonna be getting to a boss here soon, but still not so much. I could use a little bit of a charge up here on health, and like we kind of need to be. We're getting so low on flasks. We kind of need, even though our sword does jack shit against these guys. I can't do backstabs against all of y'all, but maybe against a couple. But I need to be using lightning spears in a lot of cases still. Okay, that was a weird. That was funny how that worked. I'll take it. We want to get this guy. And then, oh, there's a guy down here. Can I do a charge attack on you and get a riposte? There we go. The ones that don't have the big, like, magic drills. Oh, what the hell is that dude doing? Is he onto us? Wait, why are you running around? You're trying to get your zone 2 cardio, apparently. All right. Okay. I don't like you running around, so let's just... I almost walked off the edge. Now I need to charge up the cerulean side of things. So... anybody over here that I'm missing? Trying to max out, get max value from my... Dude, it is so tough to see where their back is sometimes. Their back, the backstab spot is a little bit off-center from where you might expect it to be. There's the smithing stone hookup. Let's go. Okay, we've got several diverging paths here. Several paths to explore. Let's keep filling up. So the back should be, like, I want to, my instinct is to go a little bit to the right, but it looks like it should be, like, right here, actually. Okay. Regular attack? Nope. Not able to get the stance break on you. Maybe I could have circled around for a backstab. Alright, as long as we avoid the big, like, magic drill attack, they're not too bad. And we are slowly getting a little bit more restored in our FP. The a digger's staff, which has to be a casting implement, correct? There we go. Glintstone staff. These have all been glintstone staffs so far that we've picked up. What other types of staffs would there be? These are all sacred seals. Forgot about the Dragon Communion one. Staff of a sorcerer miner who extracts glintstone from crystal tunnels. The staff itself is a tool used to mine, and the ferrule is also embedded with a glintstone. Boosts the power of stone digger sorceries. Ah, there's another school of sorceries that I don't know if we've encountered yet. Okay, what is this word I have to look up? I think I said it right, probably. Ferrule?
Barrel.
Oh, it's just ferrule? A metal ring or cap placed around a pole or shaft for reinforcement or to prevent splitting. Okay, there you go. All right, I really, this is where we've been waiting to find this place so we can stock up on the smithing stones. We came down the stairs, and I guess let's check to the left then. Any ambushes? A sorcery. Probably a stone digger sorcery. Shatter Earth. Thrust staff into ground to emit a shockwave. That is what they're doing. Shatter Earth. Look at that. Okay, it is a glint... No, okay. It is one of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Raya Lucaria. imbues the ferrule of the caster's staff with magic, then thrusts it into the ground to create a magical shockwave. Allows 1 follow-up attack. A Stone Digger sorcery used by the Glintstone miners of the Crystal Tunnel at the Academy. Use of the sorcery was a stigma that marked out failed scholars. The snooty, elitist Raya Lucaria scholars. Not very open-minded of them to discount the Shatter Earth sorcery. It's kind of cool that we happen to pick up the staff that boosts that type of sorcery right before we picked up the actual sorcery. Okay, are we getting close to the finish line here? Oh my god, another elevator. Let's take it. We'll get our torch out, and we'll look for, once again, hidden paths on the way down. There's one right across the way. And there is finally our boss door. Is there a Statue of America? I'm not seeing the America icon anywhere. Well, that's quite a run back. If that's indeed what we're in for here. I should have been looking all the way. I keep getting distracted by the little platforms, but I really should just be looking at this side to see. Okay, I don't see any secret opening there, so we want to go over to this other side. And probably another somber smithing stone. Level 3. Okie dokie. Well, I don't feel fantastic about walking into a boss fight with 8k runes, but it's not the end of the world. We have like probably like 25,000 runes just in storage. So I think I'm not going to, well, the thing is, at the same time, we are very low on resources here. So the smart move, the problem is we can't warp back. We cannot warp back. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a moment, at the very least, to just scout out our run back. And if the run back is not as bad, it probably is not as bad as I'm thinking it is. We just need to scout out that run back, and then we'll probably be good to go. Good to go back to the Site of Grace and give ourselves more flasks, as well as spend our runes. That would be the prudent move, I think. So let's scout that out here. We go up the stairs, I think. So down the stairs, straight ahead. We do have to run past... This is actually not a straightforward run back because there are all the puppet guys here. So that could be a little bit hairy. But we do head through here. And then we've got this elevator, right? And this goes back to the Site of Grace? Does it? I'm wondering for a second if there were some secrets to find on that elevator ride down, but it doesn't look like it. This was the Site of Grace, wasn't it? I think we're back at the beginning. I think we are back where we started. I feel like my mental map has finally been built out. Close. Oh, there's a dude hanging out here. I guess we'll just get a few more runes. Why the hell not? But here we are. Okay, Site of Grace. So we go down, we go to the elevator. The elevator goes... From the elevator ride, we hang to the left. Right? To the left, right? I think we can figure it out. And either way, we're spending runes, and we're going to be... We're not going to mind one bit when we die. So let's cash in. We need 4 and then 400 and 7,400. So one moment here while I pop some runes. And we level up. And I think now we're going to start leveling Vigor. It's been a while since we've dipped in to giving ourselves more hit points. But we got to get more... we got to get our hit points up now. I do want to get to 27 Faith still. This build has so many potential directions to go. Vigor is always good, right? More hit points is always good. So let's work on Vigor for a little bit, at least until we can get full value out of a flask? Question mark? We'll see. We'll see how we go. And in terms of runes, not runes, but talismans, we'll just go with this guy. Not sure we're going to be able to get critical hits against this boss. What I am probably pretty confident about, though, and I just thought of, is the fact that we can give ourselves magic defense. I don't want this bestial sling. We'll think about this one, but I was not impressed. Might need to play with that more. But for this fight, I feel like magic fortification is going to be good. And maybe that's it. Maybe we give ourselves... just in case lightning is not effective, we'll give ourselves black flame. I feel like between lightning and black flame, we should find a winner. And what we'll do is we'll actually switch the order here. We'll put magic first, and then lightning, and then black flame. Okay. And then what? Reapportion our flasks. And we go like this. Or this. Probably this. Let's go 5-3. And we'll see what we get. Miss Flask of Wondrous Physic. We'll leave this one as well, and I think we'll drink it as we go in. We'll do magic fortification, and we'll drink our flask of Wondrous Physic. Let's craft some holy... We're going to have all the items at our disposal here. And something... We should get something to work. One way or the other, we will have something that is effective. Did I go this way before? I just realized... No, that is the main path. What was I looking at here for a second? Is there another? No, there's not another. I thought there was another tunnel there that I had missed. I'm going crazy. I'm losing it. Nope. Got hung up on that guy. No. Leave me alone. Oh, you stinker. You stinker. Motherfucker. God damn it. Not ideal. I don't even know why I'm going for a backstab. Going for the backstab is not going to get me my health back. God damn it. Hold on here. Nope. Shit. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Hold on. Fuck me. God damn it. This run back. I should have sent the elevator back up. I forgot to send the elevator back up. So that's going to be a little bit annoying. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. I hear somebody following me still. I think they gave up. Okay, that is a pretty long run back, and a lot can go wrong, as we saw it did. So we're gonna be down. We're starting this fight down a flask, but we are going to use our magic fortification, and then we will also use our flask of wondrous physic, and we will get to lightning bolts and see if that works. And see who we're dealing with here. Crystallian. Okay, you are definitely not wearing Onion Knight armor. Interesting. Oh my god, that did nothing to you. Okay, well, Black Flame. Whoa. I mean, you don't actually have, like, a ton of health, but nothing is damaging you as of yet. But we can backstab you, but that also does no damage. Wow. Okay, I guess you're just really resistant to everything. And we go with lightning bolts because they do all right. Oh, fuck. These are very, very bizarre moves, I have to say. I don't exactly know how to feel about this. Oh, okay. Well, there's an opening that I completely missed, but you took way more damage when you were stunned. Okay. I think I maybe understand the gag now. Shit, that was horribly timed. Yo, wait. Oh, now you're taking more damage. So, okay, I should probably drink a flask. Although your attacks don't exactly hurt, so I don't know. Am I gonna be greedy? I should just drink. We're dealing so much more damage now. Okay, that's I guess we did things the way that they're supposed to be done. Not sure if I should reapply my magic defense. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. Doesn't seem like you have developed any new moves, even though you're below half health, so I think we're good to go. And a little bit of latency there at the end, but out of my game. Crystallian. We get a Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing. Level 1. There are multiple Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearings. Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing. Does this mean that we're going to be able to buy smithing stones? Like, unlimited? I might be getting ahead of myself, but the idea of that is very exciting. We'll read about that in a second after I just check around here. All right. Crystallian was a weird one, to say the least. I guess she was just like super damage resistant until we broke her stance, and then she took damage. Sure. It's a one-shot of a mini-boss. You take them. You don't complain. You don't question it. Offer to Twin Maiden Husks for new item access. Smithing Stones 1 and 2. Something still tells me that this is going to be a limited amount of them. So I'm trying to keep my my hopes in check here. The bell bearing of a miner who once dug for smithing stone. Offered to the twin main husks. We can also buy glintstone scraps. Let's go turn that in, shall we? I don't think there's anything else. I'm sure there could be something that I missed, but I feel like we did a pretty thorough once-over of this place. So we're gonna head to the round table hold and turn in a bell bearing. Because I want to find out. I'm keeping my hopes in check. Something tells me this is going to be a limited quantity of smithing stones. Not that one. It does add it directly to her menu. It's unlimited. And they're so cheap. Yo. Unlimited smithing stone 1 and 2. Wow. I mean, I know what we're doing. I know what we're fucking doing. We might just do this right now. We are gonna power. Oh my god. Well, now we have options. If you wanna, dude, this is sick. Because now I can power up everything. I can get my bow up to snuff. I can get my claw mark seal to a place where, dude, I can do all the seals. It's just a matter of grinding now. Okay, this is cool. This is very cool.
Well,
Sick. It's not as hype.
where have I took you for no
Dude,
matter how
Hugh.
you're on?
My dude, you are gonna be, I hope you're not too worn out. I hope you've been getting proper nourishment. Where do you get nourishment? You're chained to this anvil. You're chained to the wall, I should say, but you're stuck at this anvil. Who exactly is bringing you food? I sure as hell know it's not Roderica. She's a little absorbed in the stuff that she's got going on. But we can upgrade some shit. Finger seal to +6. Easy. Uchi Katana. Okay, so we need to buy a few more of these, but we can do the longbow to +4. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is so cool. Okay. I'm gonna be having some fun off camera upgrading a bunch of stuff. And that is where we're going to wrap up this installment of Elden Ring. We started out here at the hold, and we're going to end at the hold. But we got a nice little bit of stuff accomplished today. We made our first inroads into the Weeping Peninsula, and we did find, we can take this off the map. We did find our way to the location. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to check the recording to see what that ghost was doing before it disappeared. But I feel like it was doing some sort of sketching or painting. Found another sacred tier that we'll be able to utilize eventually once we level up. Some stuff to look forward to there in the Weeping Peninsula, and we continued to make progress up here in the northern end of Liurnia, which we're starting to run out of things to do. Not really, though. Not really. You say, you might think that you're starting to run out of things to do. But this is actually probably still going to be like 5 episodes. Because that's how Elden Ring be. I want to figure out what's going on with the Grand Lift. I want to explore up here to see what's going on with this building. I want to potentially find our other painting location, although now that we kind of know that they're next to graveyards, I think. Seems like they're supposed to be next to graveyards. I'm not sure there was a graveyard in this area. We'll find out when we go back, but it could be that actually the spot is way over here. And that the perspective can actually be seen from this location. But we've got the Bellum Church. We've got, we already did check in with that nomadic merchant before. There is a great sword memorial out here as well that I don't think we've gotten to read yet. There's so much great stuff to look forward to. I can't wait to play again. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you with some +6 weapons. I hope to see you in the next one.